So I've been promising on Twitter to do this video for some time now. This is the range day review video for my Canik Elite TP9SF Elite S. That is a Canik TP9SF Elite S. It's an S because it's got a little safety on the trigger guard. I never use it, so basically it's just the Canik Elite, or rather Canik TP9SF Elite. I keep putting the Elite in the wrong place. I also wanted to do this video because I shoot with a prosthetic leg on, and I wanted to discuss a little bit, just in brief, the difficulty of shooting from a uneven base or an unsteady base, because it's not perfect. That's my old leg there on the table. I'm actually currently wearing a different one. There's a lot of similarities between the two. Also on the table I have my 511 downrange hat, my grandfather who has passed away, his cold steel long hunter, and then a inside the waistband holster from Got Your Six. Love all these products. Miss my grandfather. Identify with him quite a bit. He was a lifetime NRA member, and he taught me a lot about life. Anyhow, back to the gun. 15 rounds, 9mm parabellum. I'm shooting Blazer 115 grain ball ammo. And for being the first time on range in a long time, and I mean a long time, it's been 2 years since I've shot any firearm. It wasn't too bad. I decided that I'd just shoot everything at 21 feet, 7 yards. When I first started shooting, everyone said, that's combat range, that's what we shoot at. So, for comparison's sake, that's what I did. Started with these little splatter targets, and I shot with gloves on and gloves off, which I've marked on a couple of these. Let's see, first target. Let's see if you guys can see this when I put it. Yeah, first target, and I was shooting in groups of 5. If you can see that real well, I didn't have anything go off the black, which is awesome, especially first time shooting. This one I was shooting bare hand, and like I said, 9mm 115 grain full metal jacket, and yeah, a couple in the one, a little bit scattered, but like I said, first time shooting in a long time, first time I've shot this pistol, so I was actually pretty pleased with the results. One thing I started to notice here even, though, I shoot a little to the left. I always have. I had a 40 cal Taurus a long time ago. I always shot a little left, usually a little left and a little low. And that's kind of the theme that I'll have from here on out. Target 2, I shot with gloves on. Here I had a really nice grouping there in the 2 ring. And like I said, I was shooting 5 at a time. I put 10 rounds into each of these targets. Yeah, that was a really good, but once again, really good, but I am shooting a little to the left. One really nice shot in the X-ring. What can you say? Anyhow, that is the pattern. I did have one flyer here, right out there. Unfortunate. But, once again, much better than I could have expected for me, being the first time in 2 years to shoot. First time to shoot this gun. This gun is a really, really nice shooting weapon. Target 3, this was at the end of the session, just shooting around, and I just went ahead with 10 in a row. Low, left, one flyer again off. Here, let me pull that back where you can see it better. One flyer, but boy, the thing shoots so nicely. This one I actually shot after the silhouette target, which I also have laying here. I want to show you. Let me see, those are Visit Shot 100-yard sight-in targets. I think they make great targets for shooting in combat range because they're large enough, for one. Number 2, those beautiful orange blooms you get around the target when you fire and hit inside of the black. Great. Let's see, silhouette target. I've got a bunch, and when I say a bunch, I went to Amazon and bought this huge stock of these mini silhouettes. They're not full-sized, but they are used for competition. Once again, low and left, low and left, low and left, low and left. That's all right. You're still hitting center mass. You're still going to put the guy down, especially when you can get this many on a target. There's a grouping there, one flyer here, 9s, 8s, mostly 8 and 7s. If guy's wearing a vest, you want to shoot him under the vest. Hey, that works. Anyhow, let's see. Trying to think if there was anything particular about this target, other than the fact that, yeah, I'm still shooting low and left. But, I winged him here. But once again, gun shoots magnificently. In fact, what can I say? This weapon shoots better than I can. It sounds strange, but the gun will give you as good a result as you are capable of shooting. It's got a match grade barrel. It has the most excellent trigger. So crisp, so clean. Other people have reviewed this gun on YouTube, so I'm just going to leave those to you. You can go look those up. There's some great reviews out there. Well, let's see. What I really wanted to get to was the difficulty of shooting from an unstable platform. Shooting as a disabled person, as one with this prosthetic leg. It's difficult to replicate the same shot over and over again. It's difficult to repeat the exact results because you're shifting just a little bit constantly. I try to put into play most of the principles I've been learning from studying Chris Sinog, or however you want to say it, his marksmanship principles. And he's very excellent at instructing, but no one really has a set of instructions for a person with a prosthetic or shooting from a wheelchair, which I did not do this time. I really wish I could have, but this was my first time on this range. The same place I actually bought my pistol 2 years ago. It is difficult to shoot consistently when you don't have a consistent base. You have to concentrate more, and you have to be patient with the shot, which that could be a dangerous thing if you are in the middle of a conflict, if you're being assaulted. So you have to be more ready. You have to be more prepared. You have to practice more to get yourself accustomed to prepping your shot. And as with any shot, focus on your front sight. Get that front sight to center mass. Follow through with your shot. Don't slap your trigger. My trigger discipline is terrible, but it can be done. You can shoot if you are disabled. You can shoot if you have a prosthetic. You can shoot if you are in a wheelchair. You just have to practice and practice and practice to get the skill set ingrained, get the muscle memory, and be ready to shoot when you need to shoot. Anyhow, that's my review. Love this gun. I'm hoping I get to go out and shoot it a whole lot more. My results, they weren't the greatest, But if someone attacked me, I'd be able to hit center mass. And I'm ready to hit center mass. Mindset. That is what is necessary. Mindset is the major part of preparation. It is the biggest part of preparation. You get your mind right, and then you practice right. And then you will be ready, or as ready as you can be, when the circumstances occur, when the worst case scenarios occur. So this has been J.P. Williams, signing off.